In July of 2022, Louisiana librarian Amanda Jones spoke out against censorship at her small town's public library board meeting. Faced with concerns that they might remove books with LGBTQ themes, Jones spoke as a concerned citizen, saying in part, "All members of our community deserve to be seen, have access to information, and see themselves in our public library collection. Censoring and relocating books and displays is harmful to our community, but will be extremely harmful to our most vulnerable, our children." Days later, Amanda became the target of a hateful smear campaign fueled by far-right activists who called her a pedophile, a groomer, and accused her of advocating to keep pornographic materials in her library's kids section. She even began to receive death threats, which took a toll on her physical and mental health. But Jones decided to fight back, making headlines after becoming one of the first librarians in the U.S. to sue those who launched those attacks against her. And now she's telling her story in her new book titled That Librarian, The Fight Against Book Banning in America. And Amanda Jones joins me now. Amanda, thank you so much for being here. This is your book. I'm very glad you wrote it. What prompted you to go this public, given the fact that you face so many death threats just in your community?
Well, I wanted to tell my story. People were telling a perceived story about me all over social media, and I wanted the truth to get out. And what better way to do it than to write your own book?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me read a little bit of You to You. This is about debunking the core claim of the far right is that any book that has any sexual theme or LGBTQ character in it is pornography. Here's what you wrote. Book censors will often say that there are books containing pornographic or sexually explicit material in children's sections of the library to rile up public fear. They decry the need to protect children from the evil smut they say is next to the Dr. Seuss books. As if a kid could be looking for the very hungry caterpillar and whoops, there's a joy of sex or the Karma Sutra right next to it. That's never the case. Libraries have collection development policies for ordering books, and appropriate books are placed in the appropriate section. Public libraries do not purchase pornography. Adult books are not in the library's children's section, and to suggest otherwise is ridiculous. This seems so elementary. The fact you had to explain it makes me sad. But what do you make of the fact that this is the way that they're trying to get these books out of libraries?
Yes, they take a book out of context and they say there's pornography in the library, and there's not. It's basically an attempt to other and continually marginalize already marginalized members of our society, the LGBTQ community, Black, Indigenous people of color. And then, they say they're not banning, they don't want you, but then in their book challenges, it'll say remove. That's a ban. And, even if books are not banned, if they're challenged, they're trying to suppress the, information from our public and school libraries.
Let me read from you from PEN America, the most banned books, and the most bans are in Florida, Texas, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Tennessee, Utah, and Missouri. Genderqueer is the #1 most banned book. It's a book about LGBTQ young people. All Boys Aren't Blue, also same topic. This Book is Gay by Juno Dawson. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which my kids all read in junior high school. Flamer by Mike Curato. And of course, The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. They have deemed The Bluest Eye to be pornography, which in and of itself, just saying that is pornography.
It's so ridiculous. I read The Bluest Eye. I mean, that book has been around forever.
Yes.
I feel like we've all read it at this point, and it's an amazing book, and it's raw and it's real, and it reflects how we were as a society, and they don't want people to read these stories. They want to suppress the information and pretend it didn't happen. But if you love our country, like I do, we want it to be the best it can be. And what better way than to read about what has happened in our society, and we learn from our mistakes and move forward. But they don't want anyone to hear these stories.
How fearful are you that in a world in which Project 2025 is the law of the land, librarians like you could be put in jail or labeled sex offenders just for providing books?
Very fearful. There have already been laws. They've tried to pass laws in Louisiana to imprison librarians. They tried to pass a law to imprison librarians for attending American Library Association conferences that we successfully defeated. But it's dystopian, and it's for lack of a better word, it's unhinged, in my opinion. Librarians, we love our community. We go into the field of library science to give back to the community. We love children. I don't know a single librarian who doesn't love children and want to do the best we can. They're using us as political pawns, and it's really sad that our politicians would use librarians and educators for political gain.
Did you think of yourself as political before this all started? Did you think of yourself as a liberal, a moderate, a conservative?
No, I'm actually a registered Republican, and I have been my entire life. I will say the past 3 or 4 years, I've definitely voted more Democratic for the Democrat Party, but I consider myself currently an independent.
And the idea that the Republican Party, and I'm glad that you mentioned that, because this is happening within one political party. This is not a broad fear that's shared across even independents and Democrats. It's just in the Republican Party. Do you think that it's a sincere belief that these books are harmful, or that it's really just politics and about getting conservatives elected?
Well, with the politicians, no, they do not really believe any of this. They're just using us as pawns. They're using the books and the stories as political pawns. But they stir up real fear in communities where there are real citizens that do believe this, because you're raised to trust your politicians.
Yeah.
And so when, they say that, they tend to be believed. And that's what's really harmful, is that it's being led by politicians.
I interviewed the head of Moms for Liberty, one of the co-founders of it, and she could not answer me why they don't just use this form that you can get in the state of Florida that lets you opt your own kids out of reading books that you object to. Why you have to make that decision for other parents. You really didn't have an answer to that, because they want to control everyone, not just their own children. Here is the book, Amanda Jones. This is the book. It is called That Librarian. And I don't know if you know this, but librarians are actually my favorite people. I absolutely love librarians. So thank you so much for being a librarian. And thank you, Amanda Jones, for being here.
Thank you for having me.